Hey guys, I want to show you how you will be turning in your projects. So right now I'm in a fake class that I created so I can show you. I have an example assignment. So whenever you have big projects, they're usually going to be set up something like this. There's going to be a description at the top giving you your basic instructions. There's going to be a rubric. There's going to be probably a choice board or some sort of presentation that tells you details about the project. A lot of times there might be a helpful video, and then there's also going to be an artist statement. So let's go ahead and view assignment and see some more details. Oop, got there. Okay, so when I view assignment, first thing I want to do is look at the details up here. So it says, using the choice board, pick one of the texture projects for the week, click on the link to that project's information to learn how to do it, and when done, fill out the artist statement and attach a photo of your project, then turn in. All right, so there's lots to do. First thing it says is to go to the choice board. So for this example, that is this here. It says choice board. I would click on it. And it's going to load. And boom. Here is my choice board for this project. So you see how it has lots of stuff on it. It has all your information full of links. So you see it says pick one project to do for the week. So you have three different options for this example one. With each option, there is a link that goes with it. So anything that's underlined like this is usually a link. So if I clicked on macro photo series, that'll take me somewhere else, which has a description of what that is all about. And it has instructions and tips, little video to help you out, all that good stuff. If I don't want to do that one, I would just go back up to that texture week thing and I'd look at another one. Maybe I'd look at the texture hand. I would click on that link. This one happens to take me to a video. Okay, if I go back, see how there's the project slides and project intro on that one. The slides would take me to a slideshow, so I could just look through it and see details that way. There's even a video talking about how to draw some basic things. I could go back, I go up to my top, I go back to the texture week, and I could look at the dragon eye. So you see how you can use the choice boards to access all your information. Okay, so let's say I did one of the projects, I'm done with it, I followed all the instructions, now I need to know what to do. So I'm going to go back into Google Classroom. Now in here, first thing I would want to do before I forget would be to add my picture of my projects. Whenever you finish a project, you got to take a picture of it. So I can go over here to add or create. It's probably going to be saved in your Google Drive, or it might be a file on your computer, depends where you saved it. I would click that, and then I would find the picture of the project. Let's say, here's a drawing I did over the summer. Let's pretend that was my project. I clicked it, I inserted it, now it's there. Now, before I turn in, I see that there's another thing attached up here. This is my artist statement. Now I notice that it has my name in the beginning. So that means I was given my own file. So if I just click on it, it's automatically going to open up the document. We see my names up at the top and artist statement. And I need to answer the following questions and be sure to attach the photo of your project into the assignment. So after I'm all done with the project, I'd come in here and I would write my description. So mine was a drawing I did of me. So describe, what does your artwork look like? I made a drawing of a girl. She's wearing glasses. Okay, so I would add descriptions there. It's also a great idea to tell me if you have multiple choices for your project for the week, which one did you choose to do? Analyze, how'd you make your project? So I would say, first I sketched out the basic shape. Then I added shadows and details. So it's your steps, your process. What'd you do first, second, third? Interpret, why did you choose to make your project like this? So I'd say I wanted to draw the girl because she was a challenge and I wanted to push myself this week. Okay, so why did you choose to make that project? What made you want to choose it? Make sure you're specific. Don't just say, because I felt like it. Then lastly, evaluate. Do you like how your project turned out? Now come down here and say, I love how my project turned out. Next time I would, oops, I need to capitalize that I would add color or a background to make it better. So you see how I not only said if I liked it, but why, and if I would change anything. So I loved how my project turned out. I need to add some details. I love how it turned out because of the shading. I really liked how my shading turned out. And then I said what I do next time. Okay, once I finish answering my questions, there's nothing left. I need to go back into Google Classroom. Okay, so I'm going to go back up top to the assignment. Mine is attached there. I've attached my picture of my artwork. Now, I think there's always one more really good thing to look at before you turn something in, and that is the rubric. That's over here. So I can see I'm graded on 3 different things: craftsmanship, composition, and my artist statement. If I click this little arrow, it'll give me details. So I can see how I could earn a 4, 3, 2, or 1. And I can do the same thing and look at those details for composition and for the artist statement. Okay. Once I've double checked that everything's good, I just hit turn in. I'm double checking, yes, my photo's there and my artist statement, good, turn in. Now my project is all done. I see it says unsubmit. I always like to double check my work before I leave, so I might open back up that document saying, is that the right one? Yep, that's the right one. Oops, go away. And so I know that I'm good to go. If you find an error, you can always just hit unsubmit, fix it, and then return back in. One last thing I wanted to show you is your prop might notice that there's 2 different sets of scores. Up at the top, it says that this assignment is worth 20 points. But down here with the rubrics, it says only out of 12 points. So with my grading, I do things a little bit different. When you check your grades, I don't want you to look at the total score here for the rubric. I do want you to see what score you got in each category, but I have a different way of converting the scores on how to get your 20 points to put in the grade book. So I don't want you to see something here that says, oh, I got 6 out of 12, that's horrible. Actually, that would be a pretty good score. Okay, so we'll talk about grading on a different video. I just want to make sure you see that and you don't get confused. I hope that helps you out. Make sure when you turn in your work, you have a picture of your work and you filled out the artist statement.